I'm the host.
Bye.
And welcome to another episode of Wasting All the Time Level 3. My name is Dave, and I will be the host. I figured it out now.
You done it. Congratulations.
Yay.
Thanks. I
never doubted you. Except
Not
always.
even for
I'm
a
just
day. Wow. Wow, mine was going to be funny. Yours was just mean.
kidding. Just vicious. I'm getting eepy. I'm sorry. It's no
It's like
excuse.
hangry, but it's sleepy and angry, so it's slangry?
If I'm mean enough to everybody will stop talking to me, and then I can fall asleep and not feel bad that like somebody may have been conversing with me while I was about to fall asleep, and then you worry about like, oh no, I didn't finish this conversation because I fell asleep, and now they're just gonna think that I'm an asshole. Instead, you push them away by saying mean things so that they actively know, oh hey, they're an asshole, but at least they finished the conversation.
It's about choice. It's about.
This is a joke. This line is a joke. Okay, so I want to preface this. Yeah, but I like it when you're mean to me. There we go.
Oh my god.
See, I remember it's just a bit. It's just a bit. I don't actually like when you're mean to me. It's just a bit. It's just a bit.
It's just a bit.
I only want to make you a little bit uncomfortable of like, ew, instead of like really uncomfortable like I meant it. I didn't mean it. It was a joke. This is comedy podcast.
I am joined by my 3 cohorts. The sleepy one.
That's me. Yay, my name's Jess.
The one that does bits.
Oh, that's my fucking legacy. All right, it's me.
And the other guy.
Hey,
Fuck, dude.
I'm slightly drunk.
Slightly. You're slightly drunk, are you? Slightly.
Just a little bit.
I think my Irish was probably a little bit more authentically Scottish last episode.
It drifted.
Yeah. That's all right.
No judgment, though. No judgment.
No judgment, but when Jory started talking, I was like, that's not the same character. And then when I started talking, I couldn't remember my voice either. So,
Right.
we're all having a time. A good time. This is an improv comedy podcast. As we have said, each of us will present a segment that will inspire improvisatory shenanigans. And then once we have each done our bit, Cody loves that, the show will be over.
Not anymore. Now it's just overdone. I need a shtick.
This is the week where we get Jess's monologue, style it. So let's kick it off with that, shall we? Style it. Here we go. Art. What you want to know? Jess is gonna shape our minds like Play-Doh. A to the R to the final T. Art's been around since the dawn of humanity. Marble, oils, whatever the medium. Jess is gonna shout it from on top the proscenium. Grab your notebook and make a note. Cause Jess is the best. Jess is the GOAT. Style it.
Alright, hello everybody. The world's burning. So let's talk about existentialism in art. Why not? That's what the random generator said that I should be talking and telling you about. So what is that? Okay, so an existentialist, they're usually the people that put a bunch of burden on them to like kind of explain how they see the world and what is the world like. Like what is the meaning of life? Like newsflash, it's bad. That's the meaning of life. Yeah. Noted existentialist individuals. Look, I don't know, but I think we all are that because we're all trying to just make it through the day. If you're looking at existentialist art, because you'll notice that the brushwork is going to be really refined in one portion of it, and then as time goes on, it just starts to degrade and more and more and more until it's just like blots and splatters on the canvas, mixed with a little bit of tears and probably whatever alcohol of choice that the artist was imbibing in when they were making the pieces. Another way that you can tell that you're viewing existentialist art is, do you feel inadequate? Congratulations! You got existentialist art! Whether you're the one making it or you're the one watching it, if you don't feel like you're enough, well then that's where you're at.
Style it.
I've been an existentialist my whole life, huh? Hey, buddy, I got your new order of brushes to the... Oh. What, This is new.
Yeah, it's the newest installation I'm working on.
Okay. You took a different direction. You took a different hack.
Yeah. I just, one day I woke up and I thought, fish.
Yeah. I didn't know fish could cry. Tears of blood. That's fun. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I just thought about the plight of the salmon.
Salmon, that's what it is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Well, these fish are not salmon. These are what was on sale at the Asian supermarket. I think most those are tilapia. Oh, no. I think they're tilapia. Yeah, they were $1.49 a pound.
That's reasonable. That's good. Okay.
But I was thinking about the plight of the salmon and how they live in the sea, but when it comes time to reproduce, they make this punishing journey up the rivers to where they originally spawned and hatched to spawn their own eggs. And in the course of that journey, their bodies are just like totally torn down. They go through all this all of this suffering just for the sake of prolonging their species. When I don't know a lot about salmon, but I feel like they could probably do that in a different way. But they choose to do it this way, in a way that basically kills them. They suffer and they die, and the next generation does the same thing. But they choose it because they could fuck anywhere, right? They could fuck anywhere.
Yes, they could. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a salmon.
But they choose to fuck here. And that's terrible and beautiful.
Hey, folks, the fire marshal's here doing an inspection, and we noticed that there's a hose tapped into the fire sprinkler system. What? And I'm seeing now there's a network of garden hoses over all of your installation pieces.
Yes.
What? What? What?
Because the salmon spawn in the river, so it needs running water to symbolize the flow of the river.
I'm sorry. I thought you were an artist.
Oh.
I mean, I prefer to think of myself as an aesthetic purveyor of truth, but
it's just all very on the nose. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
And look, this is my burden to tell you this.
Okay.
What do
you mean on the nose? There's no nose.
Oh, man.
Are you using a metaphorical turn of phrase to accuse me of not being metaphorical enough?
Good. I was worried for a second you didn't understand what I said, because you're that on the nose.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I use metaphor.
And you don't think this is a metaphor?
Only insofar as they're tilapia.
Oh, look at that. They got little hoses hooked up to them sprinklers. Why ain't that? Oh, ain't that ingenious? Oh, they got the little salmons. Oh, that's so smart.
Tilapia.
That makes a bigger impact because, it's like they're wishing they was salmon.
Yeah, tilapia are really, in many ways, an artificially created fish.
Yeah, just like all these sprinkler systems, we artificially create rain and weather inside buildings when we need it.
Like the produce department in the grocery store.
Yeah, like the rainforest in the grocery store and the produce aisle.
We are all just carrots fatted for the slaughter.
Wow. You know, I might just be a simple fire warden. But I really connect with this piece that you're doing here.
Just a minute ago, you said you were going to fail our inspection if we didn't take the hose out.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm definitely failing the inspection. This is a safety hazard left and right. But, good job on you.
It's my burden to tell you all I'm worried about the gallery. I'm worried about the future of this gallery.
Wow.
It's my burden to tell you that I don't give a fuck what you think.
And it's my burden to get someone to sign for these brushes, please.
Oh, I don't use brushes anymore.
What, do you want to send them back defective? I don't know. I'm just a delivery guy, man.
I'll take them. My aunt's always saying that she could do just as well as these other people, so
cool.
Let her try.
Yeah. That's $6,000.
I take it back. It's my burden to tell you.
Ding. Oh my gosh.
The deadpan. I take it back.
They're expensive, though.
Mm-hmm.
So that was Style It. Thanks, Jess.
Hell yeah.
Let's move it on to the next segment.
Hey, I'm John. And the game I brought this time around is called Directorial Styles, because it's been a while since I did my my Gary Marshall impression.
I know who that is, and I'm not going to Google him right now.
Because I love Gary Marshall. Just the way that he and his movies were great too. But he's dead now. So in this this game, we play a scene, and then partway through the scene, the director comes in and explains that it is not working, that needs to be replayed in a different genre.
I always do great.
Yes.
At everything, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget that.
So, I guess I kind of already claimed director.
A little bit.
Very good.
A little bit.
Yeah. But what should be the topic of this scene?
At a family reunion.
So, family reunion where one person just married into the family.
Okay.
And this is their first time attending this yearly event.
Well, who's this then?
We're just okay, sorry.
Should I go back? Are we not doing this?
I don't know. What does Gary think?
It's a family reunion movie. It's not that complicated. You are the uncle that is going to cause trouble in the picture. You are the husband who has just married a wife who does not belong to the family because, even though there's a weird family, it's not that weird. They're not into like the brothers and sisters thing. And you are the wife who has no idea how strange this family is.
How was my line read? Was that good? Did you like it? Did you feel like really?
I would save that for when I change the genre later.
All right, cool. I'll internalize it like I've done everything else for the past 45 years.
Mm-hmm. Let's try it again. Just play it straight.
Okay.
And action.
Now, who is this then?
Everybody, I would like you to meet Lisa.
Hi.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome to the family.
It's so wonderful to finally be able to meet you all. Derek didn't really want to go into any specifics about the family reunion, so I'm just here to enjoy it.
I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, what can I even say? Everyone be nice, okay? Everyone be nice.
Did you have her bring her own sword?
We didn't, no, we're not there yet.
I mean, you two were holding hands in the driveway. I'm pretty sure you're at least partway there.
We're not all the way there.
I'm sorry, a sword? I don't...
Yeah,
I
everyone
don't follow.
Everyone in the family has their own sword, and whenever we do family events, we're supposed to bring them with us. That's not actually an AC/DC poster in the tube that I brought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I have siblings. Just give me a good old-fashioned cardboard paper roll. I get a sword that way.
Derek.
Yeah, that's not going to stand up to this real swords.
Derek. I thought I raised you better than this. Even though I'm your uncle.
Cut. Very good. Very, you warmed up to it, Uncle. You warmed up to it. I'm very pleased. So, I spoke with the boys in corporate, and as predicted, they are wanting to shuffle things around. They already had a sort of coming of age thing on the slate, so they want to bill this. It's a marketing thing. They want to be able to bill it as some kind of other thing, and so I want you to try playing it again as a horror movie. So when you're ready, and by when you're ready, I mean when I say action. Action.
Oh, Derek. It's good to see you. Who is this?
Right, yeah. Everyone, I'd like you to meet Lisa. Everybody, look at Lisa.
Oh. Hi.
Be nice.
It's nice to meet all of you.
It is.
Derek didn't.
Nice to meet you.
Oh. Well, Derek didn't really go into any of the specifics here for family reunion. So.
Yeah. Anytime I do try that with my betrothed, it turns them away. So I just, how could you even,
Well, Derek,
prepare anyone?
Derek, I have to ask. Did she bring a sword? Derek.
No sword yet. I understand that is a risk, but Lisa, everyone in this family carries a real ass sword with them.
Oh, okay. That's concerning.
Everyone be nice.
Why don't I have cell phone reception here?
Derek, I saw you clasping hands with the maiden in the driveway. Are you ready? Are you ready? Derek.
I don't think I can go through with it.
Lisa, don't listen to any of this. Just don't worry about it. Derek, she doesn't have a sword. And you were holding hands.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I do mean to eavesdrop a little bit. I feel like I need to just let you all know I'm a virgin.
Oh.
So.
Derek, I was going to say I thought I prepared you better than this, but nice.
All right, cut. So, I just got a note from the guys in corporate. They say they love the horror. The way you were playing it was very nice. It's very Criterion Collection. But then they looked at the numbers and they found that Criterion Collection does not make money. and they already have an awards picture on the slate, and so they would like you to let's try it again. Let's try it again. But they said that this tested very well, but let's try it as a hard science fiction film.
Hard science fiction?
Hard science fiction. So like with like technical things and stuff.
Okay.
Warp drives, not laser swords.
Everyone knows warp drives are more real than laser swords.
I'm just the artist. Action.
Derek, I see you've reconstituted a clone of your dead wife who doesn't know that she's your dead wife, using all the essential amino acids and proteins that a human body needs for construction.
Well, I had them all laying around. Might as well. I guess I will broadcast to the crew. This is Lisa. That's L1S @ sign.
Hello. It is a pleasure to meet you all. I come from Tank 54138B.
It's one of the good ones.
I do so greatly apologize. My creator, Dr. Derek, did not go into the specificities of which encompasses a family reunification.
Even if I went into all the details, only a small cadre of dedicated readers would care about it. So, everyone, no aggression to Lisa.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you for the first time, Lisa. I got you. Dr. Derek, I take it as granted that you have equipped young Lisa with her own individual plasma sword.
See, it's not a laser sword, it's a plasma sword. No, we can't do lasers. I changed the script.
Plasma sword. Plasma. Like in blood.
Sword.
I have not yet equipped Lisa with a plasma sword.
If I may make an interjection, what would be the primary requirements for a plasma sword at this familial reunification celebration?
Yes, Dr. Derek, please explain in excruciating technical detail for the next 2 chapters what it takes to build a plasma sword.
Well, hey there, folks. Editor Dave here. It's at this point in our podcast that one of our recordings got corrupted, and not only do you get to not hear Dr. Derek explain plasma swords, but you also don't get to hear the rom-com version of this scene, and it's too bad because it was very fun. You had to be there, and unfortunately, you really did have to be there. So anyhow, the recording picked back up a little while later. So here we go, back to the podcast in session. All right. Thank you for that, John. That was a lot of fun.
Thanks.
I have brought a game that I don't have like a great name for because I forgot the name. I'm gonna call it random lines that you don't know what they are, but you have to use them during the scene.
Okay.
Game.
Doing lines.
Oh, doing lines. That was it. All right. Okay. Well, as long as you're doing time travel, fucking hell. You, the 3 of you, will or possibly may have noticed in your Discords, I have sent you not 1 but 2 lines that were covered by the spoiler tag. So you can't read them.
Yes, it says, don't click these yet. I saw that
because I sent them.
I saw that an hour ago, and
you didn't click them, did you?
I did not. I followed your instructions, but I've been
Me too.
dying.
Yay! I keep trying. Anyway, this is usually done with 2 people, but I'm going to go a little chaotic. We're going to do it with all 3 of you. And
At some point during the scene, you click one of those things to reveal the line that I have so craftily created for you, and it has to be justified in the scene. Like worked in. Obviously, you don't know what you're going to say because you click it right before you say it to reveal what it is, but you have to roll with that in the scene, and we're gonna see how that goes. I don't know why I said and there. I didn't have anything else to say.
Supposed to say yes and up before the and.
C. Oh, that was yes and in 2 different languages. I'm cultured. Anyway, the scene is everyone ready for the scene?
Oh yeah.
The scene setup that I've given you. The scene setup is a parent-teacher conference where the dad, John, is talking to the teacher, Jess, about the student Dave's not quite exemplary student behavior.
Right. So I think we should just start getting down to business here and kind of explain the issues that we're having with Jeremy in the classroom, if you don't mind. So
You're having issues with Jeremy? My Jer Bear?
yes. Yeah, the good old Jer Bear. That would be one of the things whenever he comes into the room. He doesn't walk into the room and take his seat. He bursts into the room and goes, Jer Bear's here to do a Care Bear Jer Bear stare, which honestly could be enduring if he only did it once, but he does it every time that he exits the room. You hear him hollering it in the hallway, and then when he comes back into the room.
The Chair Bear is here to do Chair Bear Care Bear stare.
The boy has a catchphrase. What's wrong with having a catchphrase? Every great comic sitcom has had a catchphrase or 2. He just got the one.
I need to work on my brand.
Okay, I'd prefer you to work on your arithmetic.
The crown weighs heavy, but not as heavy as the silence of those I failed to protect.
See? My
Out
Jer
on the
Bear,
playground.
he was there when the entire kindergarten class was eaten by that bear. So now he is the bear. Because he couldn't protect them.
Jer Bear.
Chair Bear.
Jer Bear.
Chair Bear's here. Chair Bear's
He
here.
keeps scratching at the inside of the mirror, but the reflection says he's already out.
Chair Bear's here to do Chair Bear Care Bear stare.
Jer Bear, you've already experienced the bear. And it's not your fault. You just gotta let it out.
Well, the crown does weigh heavy. That's all I'll say.
It does. And if you keep scratching at the inside of this here mirror, your reflection, I mean, it's gonna be bad.
I care more about the reflection of my soul, Mrs. R.
Exactly.
See, Mrs. R?
Exactly.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with my boy. This town don't need a sheriff. It needs a graveyard with names we ain't scared to say.
I mean, some of them are just really long and complicated, and I don't want to offend anybody by mispronouncing their own name. I don't think that makes it fair. I think that makes it being courteous to the dead.
Those kindergartners in the graveyard that got ate by the bear, we got to stop being scared of saying their names. Because Jer Bear's here now. Jer Bear's here.
Jer Bear.
Chair Bear's here to give a Chair Bear Care Bear stare. And we will say their names.
I don't want the biggest issue though, Jer Bear and Mr. Jer Bear, is that it's very disruptive to the class, and I'm fine with him having a catchphrase. I'm fine with him honoring the dead of his past schoolmates, but it slows down the opportunities in education for everybody else in the classroom.
No, it else slows down opportunities for education? Being ate by a goddamn bear.
True. Yeah. Okay. But we've put in so many rules and regulations that there aren't going to be any bears in this school.
Bears
This
hate
school year.
regulations.
Well, that's very nice to hear. You know where else I heard that once? At the kindergarten orientation.
Right. We do use the same script. But Mr. Jer Bear, I just want you to know though, truth's a cigarette in the rain. It burns fast, dies messy, and leaves you colder than before.
Well, I hadn't considered that, but now you say it, I'm gonna have to rethink my entire philosophy here.
I'm
Right.
frightened, Pa. Is the bear coming back despite the regulations?
Boy, you didn't break my heart. You handed it back like a borrowed book you never meant to finish. That hurt. That hurt, my boy.
I'm sorry, Pa. All I ever wanted to do was live up to your expectations.
And you done that. You done that. But you cut me real deep just then. It's like I'm not your pa no more.
Oh, I'm having a trauma response.
Oh, you know what you got to do.
I'm remembering all of the events that happened on that fateful recess. Oh, been meeting with all kind of doctors to cope with it and deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't erase my memories. They just buried them under a firewall of fear. Care Bear, it's here. Dude, Care Bear, it's there.
Jer Bear. Maybe it's time then to face that fear.
But by behaving better?
By behaving better. By reducing how much you say when you enter and exit classroom.
What if I say it faster? Care Bear's here, dude, Care Bear's here. Hardly no time at all, Miss R.
That's very smart of you, but the big thing then is that I would have to work with you on your enunciation.
Enunciation?
Yeah, your enunciation.
I think what we all learned here today is that even though bear and fear look like they should rhyme, they do not.
Oh my god. That was goddamn incredible.
That was good. That was fun.
That was
Wow.
doing lines.
Mm.
Wow.
Hope you enjoyed the lines as much as I did, because sweet butts. That was amazing.
I think that was one of the more successful runs of that we've ever had.
I agree, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not to maybe a little bit to pat myself on the back. I feel like when I've done doing lines in the past, I've gotten lines that are far too non sequitur to be able to even like be remotely justified. And so they just end up being lol random.
Mm-hmm.
These ones I tried to focus on dialogue is like, yes, this dialogue could be woven into a screen versus how many tubs of pudding did the president throw onto Mars?
Right.
Fuck. Like that's
Well,
Yeah.
mine were both like platitudes. So it's like you can kind of like
oh, yeah.
look at them and be like, okay, I can figure out a way to justify like this meaning a thing that is relevant. Like,
One more segment to go, folks, and then we can all go home. Well, I don't know where you are, but you could go home. And if you're already home, you could walk out the door and come back. Let's move it right along.
If you're at work, you can just leave work and go home.
That's right, it's my turn.
Yes.
And we are going to return on my turn to one of the segments that I've been doing a lot. It's time for another Paterson's Premises.
Uh-oh.
This is where I give my improvisatory cohorts a premise, and then they act it out for me, like I am some sort of improv creator. Except the creation is really happening on the other end. Anyhow, here's your premise, folks. You keep trying to drop new words into conversation in hopes one will take off.
And that's what I just told them. That's not how finances work.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Man, that was nicely done. Nicely done. You really gotta keep those investors in line. They don't know what's going on up here on the 18th floor.
They really don't. But they want to wish that they did. They just love to be in on it, you know?
They do. Yeah. Luckily, we know what's going on. Luckily, we call the shots. We are the real flangulators here, and we keep it smooth. Keep it going.
I'm sorry, what?
We keep it going. Like we're like the oil or the grease. I don't work with my hands. I'm in finance.
Right. I don't like the idea of farting on our clients.
You don't?
Is that what you said? I don't. No.
I mean, okay, we can bring that up at the next meeting.
Flatulence. Okay. Yeah, you know.
Flangulating.
They really flagellating. Yeah.
Flangulating. No, like phalange. Oh, I see the confusion. I see. I was not. It's kind of a new thing. I just got back from Paris. Phalanges like fingers, and so if we're phalangulating, we're like manipulating things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, farting is uncouth.
Yeah, very uncouth. Like, oh gosh, I was very concerned there.
I know.
I was very hoptily. You know, it's very hoptily right there. Yeah.
You're a Roman soldier?
Hoptally?
Yeah, they weren't the guys with the shields and the spears.
Hoptally?
Nah, okay.
No,
All right.
it's what.
I guess I don't have that one in Paris yet.
Oh, I guess not. You've been there too long.
Just call me Benjamin Franklin or possibly Andrew Jackson.
You used all your vacation.
All of it. Go. I'm in vacation debt.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm not hoplite? Hoplididly? What is it?
Hoplily?
Hoplily. I am not that?
Hoplily?
Am I that?
Hoplily? Oh, yeah, it's what all the, the cool kids are saying these days.
There are no cool kids in Paris?
Apparently not.
That's not very cromulent.
At least they have a lot of croissants.
They better. What else are they contributing to the world?
Yeah, it's true.
Ding, ding.
Cody's like, I'm going to use real words. Jess is all like, screw real words.
I just made that up. Phalangulating is not a real word.
Okay, it is. Okay.
No,
and I did not hear phalangulating. I heard flatulating. And I was like, what?
And you were like farting. And I was like, where the fuck did you get farting on people?
We don't run that kind of business on the 18th floor, sir.
That's for the 19th floor. They get paid way more than us.
Yeah. Give me a pay raise in a corner office and I'll consider it.
Pay raise in a corner office and a gas mask.
And everyone knows farts rise.
Hey-o!
Oh my gosh. How's your premises going?
Very good. Thank you both.
We're a little gassy, but what are you going to do?
Well, that's just about going to do it for this episode. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if you enjoyed anything in this episode in particular, then let us know about it by going to wastingallthetime.com/vote. There's a little form you can fill out there. We would appreciate that very much. But until next time, wherein we will be thickening up that plot, my name has been Dave.
My name has been Cody.
Mine is a eepy angry Jess.
And I'm a perfectly copacetic John.
and we wasted all the time. Thanks ever so much.
But
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, an improv comedy podcast. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you really enjoyed the show, support us at patreon.com/timewastepod, or go to wastingallthetime.com.
All right, now we got to time travel back. I'm
Okay.
making editing work for myself. I forgot Cody.
I was a little sad, but
Yeah, no,
Dave doesn't
thanks,
think I
thanks for
deserve
rolling with
a
it. But
segment. Yeah,
I looked at the time and I was like, we're done, right?
Thank-
Okay.
I forgot Dave, and I was surprised when it was Dave.
I was about to start with my intro, and then through my window, I smelled barbecue, so I got very distracted very quickly.
Oh dear.
So I'll be right back. They probably have some ribs and wings. They did not have ribs and wings. Their home was burning down, so I came back without food.
That's a bad barbecue.
Yeah. Not even the food in their kitchen was cooked. Honestly embarrassing. Anyway,